I'm sure I've talked about this before. So many of our guests have displayed tremendous psychological flexibility. Becca, like many of our guests, had to incorporate the diagnosis of an incurable cancer into the story of her life. But one of the things I enjoyed most was hearing her talk so matter-of-factly about the way that she changed her mind. She'd been through a cancer diagnosis and treatment before. That treatment was really difficult for her, and when she finished the treatment, she told herself and her family, "If the cancer ever comes back, I'm not going to do treatment." She felt like the treatment almost killed her, and she didn't think she could endure that kind of suffering again. I'm not sure anyone who hasn't been through that kind of harsh treatment would understand how someone could make that kind of declaration. Becca was sure that she wouldn't do any treatment if her cancer came back. But, she told me, as soon as she found out about her recurrence, she started asking how they were going to treat the cancer. This is the flexibility I want to talk about. I've said before that it takes courage to forgo life-prolonging treatment, and it takes courage to undergo treatment, especially when you absolutely know how difficult that treatment is. But there are a couple things I want to say about Becca's change of heart regarding treatment. First of all, I hear a lot of judgmental comments from folks, especially healthcare workers, when people change their minds about treatment. I also hear a lot of folks, especially healthcare workers, talk with certainty about what they would do if they were in the position of their patients. I myself, earlier in my career, have talked with certainty about what I would do if I got this diagnosis or that diagnosis. But what has probably taken me too long to learn is that I don't really know what I would do. I have thoughts about what I would like to do. I have ideas about how I would feel. But I have seen too many people blindsided by an illness and by their own responses to illness to believe that I know with any sort of certainty how I would feel or react in that situation. And the hubris and subtle judgment of declaring that I do know what I would do, or to somehow think that I have the right or ability to tell someone else what they should do, isn't helping anyone. Humility is the name of the game when looking in on someone else's situation. The second thing I want to say is that it's okay to change your mind. If I believe one thing and am confronted with information to the contrary, it doesn't mean that I've failed or that I'm weak if I change my mind. Becca truly believed that she wouldn't do any more treatment if her cancer was to come back. But when that happened and she found herself feeling the desire to live longer and she wasn't ready to die, she changed her mind. Too often in life I have stubbornly held on to stances that I've taken. Ego? Yeah. Wrapping up my worth, identity, and self-regard in beliefs or stances that no longer served, or were flat out wrong, holding tightly to things I should have let go of. I think there are too many of us out here holding on to old ideas, things we've identified with for a long time. A lot of times they're things that are no longer useful, not aligned with who we truly are or want to be, or things that are just not true. We fear letting go of these things because we worry about losing our identity, losing face, or because we think we have to hold firm to things for all time. But we don't have to hold on to things for all time. And we won't lose our identity because our true identity isn't in stances, beliefs, labels, or any of the external things that seem so important but really aren't. You can change your mind about things when better, clearer information comes along, and that's okay. And let me just say, if and when you see someone change their mind about something, if someone reverses their stance, drops a label, leaves a community, applaud it. Take note of the strength it takes to learn, grow, and change. If you can't bring yourself to applaud it, at least approach with curiosity and ask yourself the question, what brought this change in that person? And then ask this question, what am I holding on to so tightly that I would never change even if confronted with information to the contrary? And then get to work on yourself. This kind of self-reflection, this kind of learning and evolution is our task if we are trying to live thoughtful and intentional lives. I'm so grateful to Becca for reminding us that growing, evolving, changing as we learn is necessary and courageous. Thank you for showing us how to do it with grace. May we all have the flexibility to change and grow as we learn. And may we all show kindness and appreciation when we see others doing the same. This is Dying to Tell You.